Welcome everyone to the 18th monthly installment of Hometown Roulette. That's 16 months, no, 18 months, a year and a half that this has been going now. Last week we were in Tallinn, which was a first for me, and on that video there were 1,436 comments. Let's let the machine do its magic. I just need to copy this URL and let it sift through those comments, and we will soon find out which hometown or city or even village. We sometimes get villages, which does pose a problem, a lack of rounds being the main one, but we've got 1262 unique commenters. Let's admire these lovely horses and and let's pick a winner. Let's do it. Honestly, I don't know who they're trying to target with these ads. That is the least... Oh, here we go. The winner today is... Well, it's only Jake Cook from Herne Bay, Kent.
We say it every year. It was a splendid carnival. But it's still so true because it really was. The weather, such an important factor, was good. The floats as ingenious and as colourful as ever. Pedestrians as humorous and as cleverly got up. And with happy spectators, what more is needed?
Ah, why don't we do shit like that anymore? Jake, are you watching, mate? I hope so. I do hope so. Because we've got 47 locations here in the lovely seaside town of Herne Bay, Kent. Let's do it. Hello, lads. Ah, there it is. There's the sea. There was always a good chance of the sea being right in front of us, wasn't it? I mean, you're always facing north when you start a game of Geoguessr. And of course, Herne Bay is on the northern coast of Kent, looking out. Well, I guess eventually up there you would hit Essex, wouldn't you? Depends what angle we're at there. But let's check this out. Looks pleasant enough. I've been to Whitstable. I have been. Is it Whitstable that's just down the road, Jake? Put me right there, please. And I ordered a giant oyster because Whitstable is famous for oysters. Maybe Herne Bay is too. Apart from carnivals, maybe oysters is another famous thing. We're at Reculver Drive car park. Okay, that does help. I mean, it's not going to take us long to find around where we're on the sea. I just want to see if we're to the east or the west of the centre, and it looks like we're to the east, because this ain't going anywhere, is it? It's just heading towards what looks to be a lovely coastal walk. So we can get this fairly easily. Let's see if we can see any land. Nah, that might be... I might be totally wrong here, but is it Canvey Island? Yeah, I'm probably way off there. But that is the estuary, isn't it? And you can see in the distance there, possibly... Okay, they're wind turbines, but you might be able to see over to like Felixstowe, Southend-on-Sea. I don't know. Again, might be totally off. But anyway, I had an oyster. It was a giant oyster, which I thought, oh yeah, what a treat. But it turns out giant oysters are really shit. It's the small ones that are the delicacy. That's why it was only £3. Anyway, let's get in there. Very disappointing. It was like burying my head in a rock pool. That's what it was like. Right, Beacon Hill, Central Parade, Reculver Drive. We've got it. We've got it already. Okay, how easily can we work this out, Jake? I'm sure you've walked down here. I just know it. I'm sure you've walked down here with your parents. I'm picturing you to be fairly young. You don't have to give me your age. That's just weird. Right, we're near the end of this. Yes, where it meets onto Reculver Road. Would you believe it? So let's count the houses, Jake. Let's count them up. We might even be counting your house or one of your friends' houses where you may have had a sleepover. 1. So there's the big one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in line with the 6th, with its lovely palm tree, which you only really get in the south of England. They're planted. They're not. They don't naturally grow here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're almost at the 7th. What's that there? It's oh yeah, it's counting the entrance to the car park. Probably should have clocked that. Let's make our guess though. 5.4 meters, and apparently one house over. But hey, we've got the perfect score. Let's move on to the next round. Okay, yeah. We're further inland here. It was only a matter of time. We're further inland on this sort of early noughties in-betweeners kind of looking estate. I'm sure you'll agree. And that's the dead end. Okay. No, that's good. That's useful. Let's go to the non-dead end. Oh, it's a big curve, isn't it? Okay. Right, hang on a second. Bear with me, guys. Right, where were we next to? We're next to this little path here, so I'm just going to get that Corsican walk. Bloody lovely. I think Herne Bay is a rather nice place. So you're a lucky boy, Jake, that you live by the sea in a pleasant town. Never take that for granted. I'd love to live by the sea, but I am aware that when it's what you're used to, you kind of, you get used to it and you take it for granted. Right, what is the name of this big sweeping road? Cornwallis Avenue. Right. Okay, and that is to the south. It's Whitstable. What did I say? I didn't say Whitstable, did I? I think I said Whitchurch or something. I don't know. It's gone. Right. The sea is in this direction, so I'm going to go up here. It's slightly to the east, but I'm going to head up here. So, Collis... What was it? Oh, I've bloody forgotten it. Herne Bay and Whitstable, Age UK. Why have I forgotten that? What's this? That's an old gate. Wow. That's not really needed, is it? But it's just a bit of an artifact. Okay, Collis something Avenue. And, well, we're heading east. So let's hope that we're not heading out of town. We're heading into town here. And it looks like we might be. I'm not sure. What's this? Beltinge Baptist Church. Hang on a minute. I saw that. There. I saw Beltinge on the last round. Can we get the name of this road? Surely that won't take too long. Because we know we're in Beltinge. Is it Beltinge or Beltinge? Or Belting? Or Beltingy? Just got to get the name of this road and then I'll be satisfied. Do you know, I think that's going to be harder than we think, and I think it's just going to be easier to find Collis something Avenue. I say that, I hope I'm right. Well, we're over at Reculver Road here, Reculver Drive. Okay. So we could be on this one. Got it. Cornwallis. Collis was way off. Okay, Cornwallis Avenue. I'm hoping that the Campbell Close, Shapland Close. Okay. That's not there then. I think that alleyway was about there. We're going to have to go back and possibly study the shapes of the houses here. Yeah. That looks exactly like this one. I mean, they're all pretty similar. And then the road should bend round to the right. Yeah, it does. And we can't see that path on the map. but we can only presume that it's there. That makes sense, doesn't it? This way, yeah, it all correlates. So where are we in relation to this house here? Yeah, we're there. Surely. Yes. Another perfect score and an improvement on the first round. We're cooking, Jake Cook. We're cooking. Okay. Yes. Right. We're not by the sea. Looks a little bit more council estatey, although that says private estate. Stud Hill private estate. Enter at your own risk. Well, I didn't think it looked that bad, I have to say. No, it can't be, can it, Jake? Little suburb by the sea? I'll have to enter it someday and see what happens. Right, now north is behind us as we speak. Let's get onto the main road. Okay, can we read a bus stop? It never happens for us. Trying to read the bus stop, but you never know. It has happened once or twice. Let's see. No. It has to be in exactly the right spot, doesn't it? We do have a bus down here. I'm going to head east again and see how that works out for me. I've got a feeling that we're heading into Herne Bay here from the west. But if we could just see what was written on this bus, Jake. Maybe it says Whitstable. And that would tell us that we are heading in from the west side. But let's try and get the name of this road, because we know it was Stud Hill. Westcliff Gardens. Westcliff. West of Herne Bay or west of Whitstable? That's the question. But we're heading in towards civilization here. Harry Wells Road. I know a guy called Harry Wells. How you doing, Harry, if you're watching? But yeah, what's the name of this road? Haven't got it yet, have we? Stud Hill was the estate. And that's all we got so far. What have we got over here? Spellbound Performing Arts Academy. Jake, you should go there, mate. You should go to this Performing Arts Academy. What a great thing to have on your doorstep. I don't care if you are 37 or 11. Go there, be an actor. Set the world alight, Jake. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing holding you back. Right, what is the name of this bloody road? It might not matter. Herne Bay West Trading Estate. Bones on beds. Is that good marketing or bad marketing? You guys be the judge. Let's get in there. Herne Bay West. Thanet Way. And with there, yeah, we're into Whitstable there. So it's over here, isn't it? Herne Bay West, come on. I reckon we're on Thanet Way. Stud Hill Beach, Stud Hill. We're getting there. Can we find bones on beds? Not at the moment. I think we were here. Bus stops. Yeah, I think we were. Let's go back. Let's go back. I hope these are familiar places for you, Jake. I really do. There is the little road that we can see on the map. Yes, that is it, isn't it? Okay. Daimler Avenue is this one. We're right by Daimler Avenue. Named after an American car. We're in the middle of this house here, and the layout of these two houses here on the map confirms it. Let's make a guess. 1.5. We are shaving that meterage down with every round that we do. Projected to be a perfect score and a decent combined distance. You guys will have to try and beat my combined distance here if you think you're hard enough. Next one, last but one round. And we've had a nice range of buildings here. Are we going to get to see the centre of Herne Bay? Well, we can see a water tower in the distance. Is that a water tower or a radio tower? That's probably not the most relevant thing here right now. But it does look like we are fairly central here to Herne Bay. Let's go up here, get a street name and see how quickly we can do this one. fish and chips. There you go. For any Americans or Europeans who were waiting to see fish and chips, there you go. Cod, haddock, plaice, and skate. Skate! That is an obscure fish. And of course, sausage and pies and chicken, of course. Right, I can see in the reflection of the fish and chip shop a street name. It's right here. King's Road. Now that is heading basically west. I'm going to head down here because I want to see the seafront of Herne Bay. Damn it. Shoot me down, but I want to see the seafront. Also, it's going to give me a good perspective of where we've just come from. Herne is 1.5 miles that way. King's Hall is this way. We must be slightly over to the east. Here it is. We're on the good old promenade. It's a flat, still day down here at the coast. And this is the scene, or just maybe a little bit way down the coast, the scene of the carnival that we witnessed earlier. Look at this. What's this big clock tower here? That is interesting. That's really cool. Wonder how old that is. We can't quite see. But at least we can just about see the beaming smiles on this family's faces. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, just been down to Herne Bay for the day. It's been bloody lovely. Been down with the kids and the wife. I ain't been down there since the carnival of '63. Look at that. There's a pier in the distance that seems to have, well, been burnt down or abandoned. Jake, what's the story, mate? What happened to your old beloved Herne Bay pier? Let me know. I'd be fascinated to know about that. But yeah, this seems like the centre, doesn't it? More fish and chips. A casino. Pies and mash. Yes. Brilliant. And of course, kebabs. You know, of course, it's a changing country. You've got to remember that. And the Diver's Arms. That is a cool pub. With its royal blue facade. God, I want a pint now. Right, let's figure this out. Here is Herne Bay. Here we go. Herne Bay Pier Trust. Interesting. Ah, wait. I reckon this is where we are. Possibly? No. The Pier Trust. Maybe there's a campaign to get a new pier built. I'll happily donate to that, Jake, if you think that that is a good cause. Herne Bay Clock Tower. There it is. So we've come down here. Central Parade. Yep. Canterbury Road. Canterbury's another wonderful place. Maybe I'll get to visit that one day on Home Time Roulette. High Street. King's Road. We followed it right round. The King's Fish Bar. Wait. No, that's a different fish bar. Okay, we're down here somewhere. Let's head back. We've explored the centre. I'm happy now. Okay. Is this the old fish bar? It could be. Closed down, possibly. Oh, we're by Esso, of course. Right. No, we're much further up than that. I don't know what this shop was, but it's no more. Right, we are about... Oh, that used to be a spa. Did it? Or is the spa there? No, the spa's probably for the Esso garage. I think we're actually here. Yes, I'm going there. Wicked. Didn't beat the 1.5 metres, but it's darn close. And the perfect score continues. Where are we on this final round? In what has been a nice game, a pleasant game. It's nice to have England. We haven't had it in a while. Right, we're at a crossroads here. Plenty of car parks, and rightly so. Well, rightly so that you have the tourists. I'm not such a big fan of car parks. Mortimer Street, and what else we got? Oh, there's the clock tower peeping through. Well, would you look at that? Beach Street, Mortimer Street. Let's cane this one. Let's cane it, Jake. Right, There is... Hang on, let me get my bearings here. There is the clock tower, isn't it? No. Where is that darn thing? There it is. Okay. Market Street. There's Mortimer Street. There's Beach Street. So we're about there. Let's count the houses. It's going to be over in a flash, Jake. I'm sorry. But it is. Which way did we go? Oh, shit. Maybe it's not going to be over in such a flash. This is where we were. I'm going to have to count these houses. 1, 2, 3 with the scaffold, 4 with the cream, 5 with the grey, 6 with the blue. Which one will we actually buy? It was the blue. How many was that? It was 6, wasn't it? Okay. Hopefully we can depict these. Beach Street, Mortimer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't really see where the shapes of those change, but I'll take your word for it. Apparently that's the last one as well. Yeah, there is a gap there. So I will take that. I'll tweak it slightly. Jake, it's been a pleasure exploring your town. Let's make the final guess. 6.3? Come on. 1. Oh, maybe that's 2 there. Yeah. Possibly. Possibly not. That's all a bit higgledy-piggledy. But this game has not been. In general, it's been smooth. It's been pleasant. Let's view the summary. And there's been a good spread of rounds, I'm sure you'll agree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Herne Bay, Kent. Courtesy of Jake Cook. Now, where was it that you can see? It's the Isle of Sheppey. Canvey Island is over there. Straight north would be Clacton-on-Sea. But that is quite some way. We are beyond the Thames estuary here. Southend much further over there. Yeah, Felixstowe even further out still. But Clacton-on-Sea is what you'd hit if you went in a straight line north. I will not be doing that though. Sorry to disappoint. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. As per usual, you are a wonderfully loyal set of followers. And don't forget, get your name down and your hometown on this video for a chance to be featured next week. That will be in January. That will be in 2020. That will be a new decade. See you there. Wait, no, I'll see you before that. Take it easy. Ta-ra.